My next guest is Don Amos, Executive Director of the Seniors Association. Good to see you again.
You as well, Donna. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. So you've got a big announcement.
We do. We have a new site, or sites plural, that we're coming to. So Loyalist Township, I'll back up a little bit. We applied for funding with the province of Ontario to launch a potential new sites, and we got approval, and that approval is for Loyalist Township. And with that approval means we're coming to 4 new sites, or 4 communities, with it Wilton, Odessa, Amersview, and Bath.
That's ambitious.
Yes.
Wow, all starting on the same time, the same week, the same.
All the same week. So we're launching the April 29th that week, and we'll have one day will be dedicated to Wilton, one day will be dedicated to Bath, one day Odessa, and then one day Amersview. And in each of those days, we will set up a mini program platform in a facility and provide programs for older adults in the community.
And the nice thing is that someone could live in one of those places, and it's not that bad a commute to get to the other.
No, exactly. I mean, Loyalist Township, I'm a rural guy growing up, so nothing is ever really too far. But Loyalist Township is a smaller area where you can get to within another community within 5 to 10 minutes. So it's really, really good that way.
It really is, but gee, they don't have like centers and all that in all these communities. What are you doing for space?
Well, a good question. We're negotiating with a lot of churches, community halls, trying to figure out space and time slots, and making sure that we could deliver a full program platform for the day in that spot. And we have been successful and able to do that. Luckily, the community halls and a lot of the churches have been very receptive to us coming in, providing programs in their space. So they know that they know what we're doing. We're bringing programs in, and so older adults can come in, enjoy a class of activity of some kind, and then it gives them a little bit of exposure, but it gives the community something good to do.
So you call it the Seniors Association, but in fact, if someone was in their 50s, maybe younger, they could.
Yes.
They could take advantage of
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and the advantage of our membership is that no matter what program or what location we are offering a program, you can take that program.
Okay.
So if you take your membership and you're a Loyalist resident, but you see a program that's happening at our 56 Francis Street location, you can take that program. And if you're a resident in Bath, but you see a program that's happening in Wilton, and you want to take that program, you can. So it's the advantage of having a membership with us, is that you can go to any location to enjoy the program that's being offered there.
You have so many things that you offer anyway. You know, it's a nice place to go. I go for the lectures on Friday mornings, and then go for lunch, and then maybe there's something coming up afterwards. And it's a lot of good facilities here a lot of things you offer. It looks like a lot of exercise type things, but okay, that's just kind of a cross section of what you're offering in these places. So first we got Amersview. Oh, guitar. You can play guitar, and there's one about balance. So that's kind of an exercise. Line dancing.
Yeah, so we've got a combination of I would say different levels of programs. If you're interested in just sitting down and having more of a sedentary, but working on various skill levels that way, like it could be music. Or if you want to be active, like line dancing, we're offering anything in between like that. So
it's well thought out.
We're trying to offer an exposure to Loyalist Township of some of the programs that we're able to provide. Session 4 for us, which runs basically May and June, is a launch session for us in Loyalist Township. So we call it a test market. So we're going to test the market out with these programs in each of these communities, and look for feedback from the individuals taking those programs, and then also keep evaluating and keep asking residents of the area, what type of programs would you like to see? We take that feedback, reorganize it, and then we will potentially offer same or different programs in our September launch of a full program platform for session 1. So this is our test market. It's the right market to do it in. And then once we get rolling with that, we learn from it and then start adapting. And it takes us about between 1 and 2 years to get the right programming for the right community. But we're always, and communities shift in their thoughts and what they want and activities of what they desire. So we make sure that we're offering the basics, and then is this what you like? Do you want something different? Do you want more active? Do you want more card playing type? Do you want more music? Do you want a language? Anything like that, then we start learning from there and adjusting.
And have these all been programs that have been offered previously somewhere else?
Yeah, some of these are programs that we've moved or shifted, or we've asked an instructor, hey, we know you're teaching it here, would you be interested in teaching a second class in this location? We've had a number of instructors say that to us. And then we've had a couple of instructors say, actually, I've never taught, but I'm interested in teaching, and I'm interested in trying Loyalist Township. And we're going down that road now. So it's we're definitely open to having more new programs. With the size of the membership, you always have to keep offering new stuff. Just people are always curious about new things.
Right.
And so we try to keep adapting with that.
Sure, yeah, I get it, yeah. So I'm just looking at Odessa. That's not so far away.
No.
You got one that has to do with computers. You got nature photography. That'd be fun. A book club.
Yes.
That's really, and euchre. Yeah, it's always fun. Then we go over to Wilton, learning to carve, trending topics, watercolor wonderland. Trending topics. So that's just a discussion group of various. Yeah.
So that's that aspect of. You're not really interested in taking like a course to learn something, but you just want to come out and meet some people, offer your opinion or learn about others' opinions on a specific topic. The facilitator, generally from my understanding of what they do, is the first week, the facilitator will present some topics, and then they will come back to the group and say there's 8 or 10 people in the class. They will say to 2 people, next week, you 2 have to present 2 topics for us to discuss. So those 2 individuals will do some research and have their topics ready. They come back and they present their topics, and then they start discussing what they feel are about those topics and go from there.
These would be like social issues?
Yeah, social issues. Yeah. So, that's generally the gist of it, is the social issues. Yeah.
Geez, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like so much fun.
And it gets people talking. And the camaraderie starts to come out from that, and that's the whole idea of what we're about, is that socialization component. You know that it's so important to not have this turn into your best friend, but to come out into the community, engage a little bit. And the trending topics is one of those classic examples of come out, have some discussion, get your mind flowing a little bit about, oh, I hadn't considered that angle, or I hadn't thought about that before. And then you're given the opportunity to do some research on this topic, or present a topic that you've done some research on. Then the rest of us can learn about that as well.
Or something you're really passionate about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So.
And that's a really neat idea. Yeah. Acrylic painting and drawing.
Yes.
Okay.
The one that you had talked about as well is the carving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the carving, we have a wood shop, carving shop at the Senior Center on Francis Street. We've never taken carving off site before. So we've actually gone ahead and purchased a number of carving sets, and we have an instructor who is willing to come into Wilton. We have the sets, so if you've never done carving before and you're like, I have never tried this, I'm really interested, but I don't even know where to start. We've got the sets. You just got to sign up for the program, and then we lend the sets to you, and away you go.
Wow, this is so interesting and so needed, because I think, you talk about isolation, loneliness, all of those things.
Yeah.
I got to think the farther you are away from the city, the main city, it's got to be even more so. This is a really terrific idea. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of work. It's just terrific.
There's a full, our communications team has been setting up a full press release, and we've reached out to radio stations. TV's been covering it, and a mail out will be going out to the community. That should be in their hands fairly soon.
So sign up.
Yes.
Sign up.
Yes.
Time's running here. So if people want to know more, they can go to your website, and it's all there, right?
Yes, seniourskingston.ca has all the information for you.
Thanks so much for telling me about this.
Awesome. Thanks, Donna.